Now, the next thing we want to do here is we want to set up rules on anti-gravity. So setting up rules on anti-gravity is very essential. It allows anti-gravity to know a certain set of instruction that it needs to adhere to. So the agent is aware of context, is aware of, okay, this is the intention that the user actually wants, and these are the guidelines. And the rules can also contain the brand style or the strategy or general developmental principle of the project that is about to embark on. Now, there are different ways of doing this, but the easiest and the visual way of doing it is here. You click on additional options here, and you click on customization. Once you click on customization, you can set up a rules that guide the entire anti-gravity running on your device, or you can scope it to a particular workflow. So here we're going to the rules here. It helps to guide the behavior of the agent, as it says. You can make it global, entire device, or you could make it a workspace. Here, let's make it a workplace. Here, let's call it Gemini. All right. Now, once you do that, you can see here it says Gemini.md. You can also add a second rules to this workspace. Let's call it brand style or brand system, or let's call it design system. You can call it anything you want, basically. You see, any rules that you create, it gets stored in .agent /rules, and the rules actually comes here. Now, let's populate our rules. I already have the rules in a different section. I'm just going to copy it. I'm going to bring it over here. Okay. So here, as you can see, we have a design system here, and this is the design system I want to focus on. Okay. Now here, it says that the design system here is we're going to use a soft UI, right? Design system is neuromorphism, and the design philosophy that we want the agent to be aware is that your core principle is neuromorphism. You have to create the illusion of a physical depth through carefully balanced dual shadow on light, the source from the top left, on shadow, one dark shadow falling bottom right. Basically using the monochromic background. So the elements should appear to either extrude from the surface, convex rays, or it should be pressed into its concave inset. Now the effect should mimic a soft pillowed physical object with realistic lightning, and also it should create a molded from the same material aesthetic. Every element should feel like it's part of the same continuous surface. Either it is raised, or it is pressed, or is never flat. So the object should never be flat. It should either be raised, or it should feel like it is pressed. Now there's a vibe that the application needs to be aware about. The vibe such as it should be calm, it should use a modern and physical grounded, and also the UI should feel like it is cooler, and also like a soft ceramic. So is it satisfying and tangible? The aesthetic it should be deliberate and also extreme, deliberately extreme. So there are different vibe that we actually cooked up into this set of design system, and then also there's a unique visual signature that should be attached to it, such as the dual opposing RGB shadow, the monochromic, and also the same surface kind of illusion. So the deep inset state as well. So there are so many design systems. So you can actually have a design system that tailors to your brand, and then also how you want the card, the button, the circles, the curved edges, the rounded edges, the text, how you want everything to actually feel and flow, and then also the focus state. So you can have all these things actually set up in your system design instruction that you're giving, more like the rules you are giving to the agent. And also we have a Gemini.md. This is more like a Gemini, Antigravity. Antigravity is a Google product, and they use Gemini. So you're giving an instruction to it directly that says you're a senior front-end engineer and a product designer. You have to build a polished, responsive countdown timer web application using only semantic HTML, modern CSS, and vanilla JavaScript. And also, you have to remember that you are a senior front-end engineer and product designer. Oh, I think I typed that twice. Let me remove that. And then also the user request, you need to create a responsive web app application with HTML and CSS, include a custom downtime timer, start, pause, all of this beautiful stuff. The brand and design reference. Now in here, we are telling it to actually reference what? We want it to reference the design system. Design system.md, which is this file here, info. So you have to treat the, okay, let me update that. I believe, okay, I'm using brand style. So let me use brand style. Let's change this to brand style. Okay, so that it aligns with every single thing that we've done. Okay, so here we're going to adjust this to brand style, but in our case, we know that it is our design system. So here is going to reference the brand style in every single thing that it's doing. So now let us check out our brand style. Let's update this to brand style. Okay, back to the agent, and this is how use activation mode. Let's make it to be always on. So if it's always on, it means our agent is always aware of it. And this is how you set up rules for your agent.